Yeah, well, I'm back with another video, and as you can see, I'm not at home. I'm actually on a friend's property. He has a bunch of stuff right now. You know, eventually I'll get to play with some of those, I'm sure, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. However, I'm here for a couple of cars. The one's pulled around the corner, so we'll have to look at that in a bit. But this is the really cool one. So this is a 1983 Shelby Charger. It's got the 2.2 non-turbo because in 1983 they did not turbo them yet. 84, I believe, was the first year for the turbos. This car has really nice patina on it, actually, and not a lot of rust that I can see. I haven't crawled underneath of it yet because, I mean, you can tell there's a bunch of overgrown, but you know, there's a little bit of rust there. I can't get the rear hatch open. It's an electronic hatch, so, and I don't have the keys for this, so it'll be fun to take this out, like, you know, because I don't think, yeah, it's not a match, but old Shelby, you know, really cool. These are very cool and actually decently quick in their day. My mom had one of these, except for it wasn't a Shelby, so it didn't have the nicer suspension and stuff like that. But you know, and again, the worst rust is like right on this quarter. But again, it's not even that bad, right? The wheels I know are worth money. Like it has a sunroof in it, which is like mid sunroof too, and well, it's from Chrysler, so that might be the original sunroof in it. But as you can tell, you know, it does need some detailing in here and fixing and whatnot. You know, it is missing some pieces, a couple of them here and there, but not too bad. However, these Shelby seats clean up very well, I think. Yeah, I mean, the carpet's not too bad. You know, and the engine, I don't know if it runs, haven't tried, but it is, again, 2.2, it's got a 5-speed in it, which is nice. So I don't know too much on this car. There's a little 2.2, non-turbo, like I said. You know, don't have the keys for it, so can't even try and start the damn thing, but, which I thought this would have been carbureted, but maybe this is fuel injected. Hard to say, but yeah, it looks to be decent under here. Don't know too much, so I haven't. Again, I'm really tired right now, so I apologize if this isn't the normal quality of video that I do, but also these videos are going on Kijiji when I list these cars too, so yeah, so there's the Shelby Charger 83. Really cool, in pretty good shape. Again, it's gonna need quite a bit of work, but yeah, so anyways, let's go and see the other two cars. And I apologize for the stuff in the background. I can't do much about that, you know. Friends have friends here, so anyways, you know, these will eventually, I'll be listing these at some point. Two old, really cool Buicks. I don't know much about them right now. That looks like about a 53, 54. And that is a 55 or 56, I think. You know, those are cool, but again, not here for that. So, however, those are the two cars. So, let's go up to the Turismo first. So the Turismo, I don't even know what year it is. I haven't decoded the VIN yet. I will do that, though. Here in a little bit. Hell, I might just take a look at the taillights. They'll tell me what year it is. But yeah, here's this little Turismo, right? Which would be a great little parts car to that Shelby. Because as you can see, the door is, like, really rusty. Like, you can actually see the inner structure of the door there, so... You know, but it does have some usable bits. Apparently this might run, so might be somebody buys this for the engine to throw in that other car, the Shelby, and anything else they might need. The plate says May of 2006 that this has been parked, which is about accurate from what I was told. Greg picked this up as a parts car for the Turismo, or for the Shelby. And as you can see, she's really rusty. I'd hate to look underneath of it. Now if we look. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. I'll get into it after. Yeah. So I mean, there's this thing, and it's got some usable parts on it. It's pretty cool. You know, and well, I think that goes there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so here is under the hood of the Turismo. Now, which actually has a nice battery tray. The engine, I don't know much about it. I was told it ran when it was parked, so I might fail around with this one a little bit. I might fail around with the Shelby too, for that matter, but yeah, so there's this. And the interior needs a bit more help than the other one. But there are some bits in here that the other one doesn't have. So, you know, like for example, this screen doesn't have this trim here, and it's, you know, missing a bunch of the stuff on the inside too. But, and there's a freaking fly there, it's annoying. But yeah, you know, it's actually not in that bad a shape. I mean, inside at least. You know, it needs, floors are probably rotten. Let's just see, can I? Yeah, okay, I figured. That's an electronic cash release, so I can't do much about that. But so there's this Turismo, and then so if I'm able to sell both of these, plus he threw in one other extra car. He threw in a little Sunfire. It's probably only worth maybe about $500, but it doesn't run. That's really good actually. So if I sell the Shelby and this Turismo, I will be given this Capri. Now, this Capri is a 1983, so first year of the bubble hatch. I do really love these taillights on these. There is like no rust on this car whatsoever. Like, this is a very, very clean car. I haven't looked underneath of it yet, but so far, I'm really impressed with this thing. You know, and under the hood is actually something fun. Although, I don't know, again, no idea if it runs, this one or not. He thinks the engine's cooked, but to be honest, when you turn it, you hear the starter solenoid. So, and it's injected, but it's throttle body, so you can't just pour gas down the throttle bodies. We took a look inside. Right now, it's a little crammed in here at the moment, but do you recognize that door panel? That's the exact same door panel that's on Stitch over there on that tan door. So, you know, and this doesn't have the stupid horn on it. This has it right here. I have put a battery in this thing, and everything inside works. So even the stereo, which is AM, FM, which is nice. This thing's actually in very good shape. There's the gas tank, so that'll need to be put back in. You know, it's got the center console in it, and all this other stuff in here too. Like, some of the stuff won't go with it, but you know, it's a nice nice car. I am very excited for when I get to play with this thing. Cause yeah, and if we take a look, come on, I should know where the latch is. There it is. Pop the hood. As you can see, there is a 5-liter in here. Out of what? I don't know. This thing, if we look at the tag here, I believe it was a 2.3 car. Yep, it says 2.3 right there. So, this was originally a 4-cylinder that somebody threw in. A 5-liter at one point. Now it's missing some belts and stuff and, you know, whatever else. Surprisingly, they didn't throw an electric fan in this thing, which is, I'm very shocked about that. And this thing is very complete, and although, can you tell there was a leak? Instead of replacing that small little hose, they decided, screw it, let's just put on 3 hose clamps. That's hilarious. Now, I haven't played around with this thing too much yet. Again, we threw a battery at it. Or, actually, yeah, and then we tried to jump the solenoid, but it was just welding to the solenoid. Just like, yeah, no. But there you can see the throttle body on it. Which, I don't know, when I get this thing, I might just see about throwing on a freaking carburetor on it. And just saying, screw it. Because, yeah, I don't really want to screw with that fuel injection, because it might not even work. And for how long this thing's sitting, you know, I don't know fuel injection that well. Like, what I'll do is, I'll put the gas tank in, you know, when I get this whole deal's done and I drag this home. Put the gas tank in it. Put a new starter solenoid on this thing. Put the belts on it. See if it'll run. If it runs, then all I've got to do is just buff out this paint, do a little bit of interior detail. It's probably $2,500 just due to it's clean. There's no rust on this thing other than I did notice one little rust bubble so far. Oh, 2 rust bubbles. There's one right there. There's a rust bubble right there in the head. So, yeah, but if you can see, this car was originally red. But over time, because this is, I'm sure this is probably original paint. It's just baked. Well, not even baked, but just faded to orange. Which I do like the orange, don't get me wrong, but it's not, you know, it's not exactly what I would like. Now, unfortunately, I'd open the hatch, but there is no lock cylinder in there. So, yeah, there's that. And like, there's a bunch of shit back there that don't come with this deal, and that's fine. But this thing, and if you look, that is actually a recent pipe. You know, I see a little bit of rust in this recorder now that I'm down here. But that's the only actual rust I see in the entire car so far. I think that's really nice. And actually, ooh, this has an 8.8 in it. Ah, it's nice. So yeah, no, this is, if, like I said, if I'm able to sell this, plus the Shelby, for $1,400, and also he threw in a Sunfire, because I didn't see how rusty this was. It was right up against a couple other things, and, you know, so wasn't able to get a good look at this before, but now it's like, ooh, fuck, she's rough. However, there's probably still $400 here, at least. Maybe 6. I don't know, if it runs, I think it might be 8. But, not too sure. Bear in mind, when I'm talking about this, it's Canadian prices. So, yeah, no, I am very, very excited for these 2 cars. I'll have to see in this Turismo if I can find maybe the original registration or something like that for it. Or maybe bill of sale somewhere. And what I'm gonna do, oh, it smells like fresh gas actually, so that's not too bad. You know, but if I can, fuck, there we go. Door's a bit of a pain in the ass to open. So if we take a look inside, let's see what I find in here. So I can figure out, oh, there's nothing in there. Damn. Well, that sucks. You know, it's got an AM, FM stereo in it. These were not exactly prized cars back in the day, and also this wasn't automatic. However, the Shelby's a manual. 5-speed manual, which is fun. And you know, and you can see all about it. Those hatch struts are definitely screwed. But yeah, overall though, what's probably gonna happen is somebody's gonna buy both of these. Somebody's gonna buy this Turismo and that and the Charger, because otherwise, you know, you're gonna have a hard time finding some of those interior bits, and this has all of them. So yeah, these will be for sale very, very shortly. Actually, they'll be for sale, like listed before this video gets uploaded to YouTube. So yeah, I hope you like. Turn towards me. I'm probably all 30. I probably look like shit right now, but I haven't even looked in the mirror yet. So after pulling all these out, because they were back in the corner over there where I was before, where that Shelby was. All three of these cars were, so, or both of these cars were. So yeah, if you, you know, yeah, what do you think about this deal? You know, I honestly like it. I love this Capri. I wish, though, I wish it had the hubcap, because all the other corners look actually pretty decent with the hubcaps on it. But oh well. But yeah, so if you, you know, if you like what you see, you know, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this, and yeah, I will chat at you later. As always, hope you're staying safe during COVID-19, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will chat at you later. Okay? And I will provide updates on these cars as I go along. You know, so this will be the bulk of the content for the next bit. Will be this Capri and the two L bodies. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Good luck with whatever you're working on. Hope you're staying safe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Pikachu.